Hello and welcome back to Living in Hilton Head and living on Hilton Head Island, Beaufort's all over the low country here in South Carolina. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you tap the bell for the notifications because today we're doing something a little bit different. We're showing you where the money is coming from as well as where the money is going today. So today we're talking about the top 5 areas where people are migrating from, as well as where are they leaving Beaufort County specifically and going to. So we're going to get right into it now. So again, as I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here, but also make sure you hit that subscribe button, whether you're looking to make a primary residence, secondary home, and investment property down in the Hilton Head, Beaufort, Bluffton, Palmetto Bluff area. We serve all of those areas. In fact, I put together this little infographic here because I thought it might be somewhat useful to show you kind of the area. So this is the low country down here where this pin is, but these are all the different areas that we serve in the low country. And we have an amazing team here that specializes in, again, primary residences, secondary homes, if you're looking to make a vacation home here in the low country, as well as investment properties. So no matter what your goal objective is, we can help with that. And we just, again, want to be a resource here. So again, as I said, what we're going to do today is something a little bit different, where we are actually going to go through and show you where people are migrating from, where, the counties and the areas that they're coming from to live in Hilton Head in the low country here in South Carolina. But in addition, we're also going to show you, where people are leaving this area and going to. And it's really, really interesting as we started to kind of make our way around this map. I'm going to show you here shortly. It's wild. And I'm also going to kind of dispel a couple myths here because there's some interesting things going on. Anyway, let's get right into it. So this is the howmoneywalks.com website. If you click on explore the data up here, this is in the header up here in orange, you can see. And this is obviously South Carolina here that we kind of, zoned in on here. And so really we're going to talk about 2 counties down here in the low country. Beaufort County, of course, where Hilton Head is, the Bluffton area, Palmetto Bluff, all of that stuff really falls down into this area here. And so what happens is when you click on this county here, so let's pull this up just a little so you can see that. So anytime you see a really dark green area, that means there's been a ton of economic growth, a ton of people moving to that area. And what we're measuring here over to the left, that you can kind of see, I guess, just above my head here, is the AGI, or the adjusted gross income. And so, $5.5 billion has poured into this area in the last year. And this graph is reaching back to like 1992, 1993. So you can see all green and all up. There has not been a lot of movement out of this area, but certainly there is Jasper County, which is just the next county over here. So if we click on that, you see again, $248 million in growth. But a lot of people leaving Beaufort County to go to Jasper County because of the cost of living and a lot of other, access to 95, all that type of stuff. But if we go back over here to Beaufort, the 5 areas where most people are coming from include Fairfield County, Connecticut, Fairfax County in Virginia, Fulton County, Georgia, which is interesting because that's where I'm centrally located here in North Atlanta, and then Morris County, New Jersey, as well as Cook County, Illinois. The 5 places that people are moving out of Beaufort County and where they're going is Jasper County, as we just said, just next door here, Charleston County, South Carolina, St. Johns County, Florida, Duval County in Florida as well as Hillsborough County in Florida. So, again, the reason I wanted to bring you this information is because I think it's really interesting to see where the money's moving, but also try to give you a little more context for, the neighboring counties as well as, other hotspots in South Carolina. So what's interesting here is everyone's talking about Charleston, how the prices in Charleston have gone absolutely berserk. There's no inventory there. There's no real estate to purchase for a single family home, townhome, even condos basically don't exist there right now. But if we click on this, you'll actually see there's a little bit less here at 5.17 billion than there is down in Beaufort County. Again, Hilton Head, Port Royal, Beaufort, Bluffton, Palmetto Bluff, that whole area. So a little bit less in Charleston, not by much. I mean, we're talking a couple $100 million here, but I've just found that very interesting. And I try to use this map frequently to not just refer for my clients and understand, where they may be coming from, but also to kind of give them, a sense of peace, at least, or some certainty around their investment. When you see billions or hundreds of millions of dollars being invested into an area, it's really important that we start to understand why, or where is that money coming from, and why are people moving to this area. And I do want to zoom out real quick and show you guys the entire United States. So again, anything in green, dark green, is going to be a ton of economic growth, huge economic engines, just constantly pulling and moving. And then anything lighter, of course, is going to be a little bit less. Anything kind of neutral, like Albuquerque and New Mexico here, Kentucky's kind of neutral, West Virginia's kind of neutral, South Dakota is also kind of neutral. Let me show you this here real quick. And then everything in like this light pink, light red, or dark red is decreases. So, it's not a huge surprise over the last 2 years that $82 billion has left California and mostly gone to Nevada, Texas, Arizona, Oregon, and Washington. So a lot of people moving, up the West Coast there. But again, as we're looking at this entire map, everything in red has lost income. So they've had a net loss. So all the green is a net positive and or a net increase. And so again, as we're talking specific to the Hilton Head and Low Country area, if you will, again, where people are moving across county lines, even across state lines now, I think this is really, really interesting. Again, just to get a more holistic picture of where are they going, where are they coming from. And it's really interesting too. I mean, as I mentioned, Fulton County, again, here in Atlanta, where I am at the moment, is a huge, huge feeder market. And so if you click on Charleston, this is another interesting thing. Mecklenburg County is in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's funny because I actually have family that lives in Charlotte as well as Charleston. And everyone that's in Charleston actually moved from Mecklenburg County up near Charlotte. So I just think that's really interesting. But anyway, again, something a little bit different here. I hope this is valuable though. Again, the website is howmoney.com if you want to click on this map and get an idea. And I'd love to hear from you, by the way, down in the comments about this. For your area, where are the top 5 places that people are moving from to your area? And then where are they moving out of? So where are they going once they leave your county or your area? I'm just curious. I've really been digging into this as far as the data goes, just to understand where the money's coming from. Because obviously real estate's a great investment and a lot of people use real estate to build wealth. And this is a great example of that. So anyway, again, would love to hear your comments down below. Where are people moving from to your area? And then where are they going to once they leave your area? I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. And then if there's any other information, any other data that you'd love to see, I love this stuff. And I love digging into the numbers and understanding how money moves like this. So if there's anything from an economic standpoint that you guys want to hear more about as it relates to the Low Country or a specific, city like Bluffton or Hilton Head or Beaufort County or whatever, I'm all for it. Just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to start to dig in. I also have a couple new videos coming from on the island as well, so we'll show you around a couple other homes there, as well as a couple little areas, little pocket neighborhoods and stuff that I want to show you guys as we spend some more time down there. But anyway, again, any questions, leave those down below. If there's ever anything else we can do for you, you can call, text, email. Also schedule a Zoom in the channel art here as well. You can just click on set up a Zoom with Matt, and then we'll hop on a video call just like this. We'll find out about your needs and wants for real estate needs here in the Low Country, and we'd be happy to help you. So hopefully, again, this was helpful, and hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.